requirements, and then it's what is beyond that. Yeah, absolutely. So as a project management professional, you just need to know what to tailor each approach, or how to tailor each approach to each unique project. So thinking in an agile way is not going to fit. For example, you're in construction. There are parts of construction you might get away, like the kitting of the building and kitting it up. You might get away using something a bit more change-driven, but for the most part, you got to be very, very deliberate and intentional and fully plan-driven in your approach. But if you're in software and you're trying to be first to market and technology is changing rapidly by the minute, people around you, the Amazons of this world, they're now your foe. You thought they were your friend, but no, you're now, you know, like people like Google, they've now got people like Amazon they need to be thinking of. And the chain goes on. You can't just think fully plan-driven. You've got to be thinking, what are they going to do next? And beat them to market. You know, beat them to the technology, to the idea. So this is not just fully plan-driven. And I'm glad you asked the question, because a lot of people, they see this as being, oh, it's fully plan-driven. No. If you go to the PMBOK guide, they have a section in each chapter which I call the CTTCs, concepts. What are the new concepts in stakeholder management? Trends. What are the trends? And how do you tailor this to each project? And the last one there, C, is consideration for Agile. You see that? Concepts, trends, tailoring, and consideration for Agile in all of these. You see? So you got to think about what works best for the project, not just, don't bucket yourself into one approach. You got to be universal in your approach. All right. So you see how long it took us to talk about the 10? Took us a while. Now you guys look like you need a break. Am I right? Do they need a break, Sandra?
They need a break, but we didn't do integration management.
Oh, of course. That wraps everything up. Let's do that. Sorry, no break yet.
No break.
Let's integrate.
We'll do integrate management, and then we'll go to break. How's that sound? Get rid of some coffee, maybe get some more coffee. Okay, so integration management is the top level, the first process we talk about in chapter 4, and it's just like what it is. It's integration. It's bringing everything together. It's the first process that we start with. I said before it was an iterative thing. Well, here's when we're planning the project charter. That's the first and foremost. As we go through the different groups, there's things that we're doing. There is a process in integration management, at least one process in every one of the 5 columns. So being a project manager, you have to think about, you're bringing in your communication. You need to understand what's going on. You're balancing, you're doing trade-offs. It's integration, bringing everything in. In integration management, we're also dealing with change control. So as changes happen, we need to deal with them as well.
Cool. Thank you, Sandra, for making it painless. So we probably should go on break.